Hey, welcome to class. Today it is choreography to the song Paradise by Gemini Chris. So before we get started, I just want to say a couple things. First of all, we are going to start off with a quick little warm-up. So I just want to give that to you. It's a 2-song warm-up. We're going to start out by getting some range of motion through our joints first and a little bit of warmth in the lower body. And then another song to kind of warm up some of the movement patterns and activate a few of the muscles that we're going to be using and to get our heart rate up a little bit. So quick little warm up, and then moving into the choreography. There are 2 versions of this choreography. There was a more intermediate advanced version, and then there was one that had some of the faster counts and trickier footwork modified. So what I'm going to do just to keep consistent throughout the whole entire class is I am going to teach first the intermediate and advanced options, and then we'll practice that. Before we move on to the next thing, if there was a modification, I will show what the modification is. I will teach the modification really quickly, but then we're gonna continue to, like when I do the choreography, I will continue to demonstrate the more intermediate advanced option. But then when we get to the end of class, I will go through the whole entire thing with those, like pointing out what those modifications would be. So that's how class is going to run. And then I also want to mention that I will be teaching facing both directions. I will be teaching with back to the camera so that you can follow along exactly as it could be. But then there will be times that I will turn around and face you. Just know that anytime I turn around and face you, I have now become your mirror. So imagine, like, as soon as you see my face, imagine that you are looking in the mirror, and that means if I say you're gonna go to the left, that means you're going that way. That means if I say you're gonna do the running man with your right foot in front, your right foot should now be in front, and you should match just like a mirror. So just keep that in mind as we go throughout class, and hopefully that will make sense as we move along. And I think that's everything that I needed to say. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. All right, take a nice deep breath overhead, press up, and come on back down. Just take your left arm up overhead. Lift up through your rib cage and over the top. Come on down, and now your right arm. Lift up the rib cage, come up and over. Feel that nice down stretch down your body. All right, so we're gonna start to just get a little bounce in our legs right here. So we're just taking a really, really light little bounce. So we're really, really soft in the knees, landing really soft in the feet, using our quads to absorb the impact. And now keep the bounce, but just start to add a little rotation through the torso. So we're getting our hips moving side to side. All right, reset that. With your left foot, step back, press your heel to the ground, and then forward to get a little stretch and length through the calf. And then same thing, other side. Press the heel back. And now we're gonna get a little warmth in the muscle. Come on up. 3, 2, 1, drop, and now 2 really slow little narrow squats. Heel raise, 3, 2, 1, and drop, and now down, up, down, up. Now we're gonna go 1-on-1, calf, squat. So when we squat down, make sure that you drop your heels to the ground, push your hips to the back, but leave your chest up. A nice straight back. All right, new thing. Now left foot, knee to the front, down, out to the side, down, and now using your glutes to the back. Other side. All right, speed it up, and then we're gonna add front, side, back. Now watch the change. 1 circle out, and 1 circle back. Other leg. Front, side, back, side, circle out, and circle in. Hold up. Let's go. So right now we're just getting that warmth and that range of motion through our hips, which we use a lot when we dance when we shuffle. Take another round. Left leg, knee, side, squeeze your glutes, and then your hip. Now a big circle. Right side. All right. So now we're going to warm up some of the movement patterns that we're going to use and activate some of our supporting muscles. So start by lifting your left knee up in front of you. Stabilize it and find your balance. Now, take your hands, put it on top of your thigh, and add resistance. So now your thigh and your hands are pushing against each other, and your abs are turning on. Come on down and try the other side. So lift up, find your stability. Press your hands and your thigh against each other and feel how that activates your core. Almost like you're gonna crunch down, but your arms won't let it happen. You're locked into place. Woo. All right, so we're gonna try that side to side. Lift up and lock it in right away. And then right back down, other side. Lift up and lock it in. And then down. Now a little faster, and watch. We're gonna go up and down and switch. Up and down. So what we've done is add a little tap to the back. Up, tap back. And I'm leaning forward just a little. Watch the change. Up, running man. So we go up, 3, 2, 1. Up, 3, 2, use your abs to hold it. 3, 2, 1. Up. So we're feeling that crunch. Keep the running man. And now, just play around with your running man. If you want to go a little side to side, if you want to try some length, up on the heels, kind of like a shaker maybe. Whatever you want. We're just getting the heart rate up right now. All right, new movement. Push the hips back. Now bend the knees. We're in a little squat. Hands to the outside of the knees, and now we're gonna press resistance against it. Now, hands to the inside of the knees. Same thing, press the knees against the inner thighs. They're fighting each other, just gently though. Come on up, a little faster, down to the outside. Press against each other. Release to the inside, press against each other. So now what we're doing is putting some isometric warmth into our outer hips and our inner thighs. Now we're gonna add something new. Come to the outside and press, then turn the toes out. Press against the inside and turn it in. Press, rotate, press, rotate. We're keeping the knees in line over the toes, and this warms up the muscles that we use in the T-step. All right, so come on up. Let's do single foot on one leg. Heel, toe, switch sides. Heel, toe. And let's just T-step it. 3, 2, 1, and switch. And then 3, 2, watch this. Back tap. 3, 2, 1, tap back. 3, 2, 1, tap back. 3, 2, 1. Now singles. Out, back. Out, back. We've got a few of these in the combo today. All right. So that's your warm up. Of course, feel free to stop and grab a drink of water anytime you need. And I'm going to do a quick tech check just to make sure that we're going. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the choreography now. I am going to do it one time just so you can get an idea what's about to happen. see kind of like how it goes with the music and the musicality, and kind of for me to just get it fresh in my head. So here we go. Okay, so the very beginning of the dance and the very end of the dance really is a great spot for you to improvise or freestyle a little bit with the music. So going into it is that all the way to paradise, and that's where I like to do I do a little arm wave coming forward and back, throw it down, swing it up around. I'll show you that if you want to do it, but I highly encourage you to just kind of do what you feel there. So what I do in that one, I use my right arm and I'm doing a little wave starting with my fingers, and then I reverse it leading with my elbow. Fingers, elbow. So my fingers go down, down. Let me mirror you. My fingers go down, down, and then my elbow goes narrow, narrow, makes a scoop and a scoop. So that's a boom, 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 boom. And then my arm and my body swing all the way down. When I do this, my belly is basically coming to my thigh, and I swing my whole entire upper body from waist up all the way down. And then I take a big swing with my right arm all the way to paradise, and that sets me up to begin the running man. So I'll do that little intro for you one more time if you want to do that intro. I think what are the counts? So this would actually come in on a 5, 6, 7, 8, on and all the way to paradise. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to paradise. And then this is all the way to paradise. Ooh, I'm sorry about the singing in advance. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just let it swing. All right, so here's where the actual choreography starts, and it's going to start with a running man. We've now swung our body around or done whatever you are going to do, but setting it up so that we are facing the left diagonal and our right leg is ready to running man. So from there, we're going to start with 4 running man, right, left, moving kind of around. I was going to say a little half a circle, but it's almost like not even a half a circle because it's from angle to angle. But we start with the right leg, and it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, simple start, 4 running man. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's a good spot right off the bat to really be like, as you're moving your body to angle from the left side to the right side, to really be traveling back too. I don't have all the room in the world in here to do that now, obviously, but so let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now this, and I should also say really quick, this is 128 beats per minute. So it is on the faster side. So my footwork and my running man are all a little bit smaller, as in I don't pick my knee up really high. It's a smaller range of motion. Of course, feel free to take liberties with that, as far as like your range of motion and how big you want to go. But I tend to like to keep this one really small, especially because of the musicality in this song too. So again, we have, starting with the right leg, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now this is where the first little bit of kind of tricky footwork comes in that I will have a modification for. The tricky version goes like this. And I think you can do it. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we landed on count 4 with our left foot forward. And this is now when we're gonna kind of, we have to get back onto our left foot on 5. So it's like we're gonna take a 4 and 5. So I land on my left foot on 4. I very quickly shift my weight back to my right foot on and. That frees up my left foot to now come around to the other side and hit again on 5. So think of it as you're coming around this way and it's almost like you hit a wall. Boom, 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 boom. Like you hit it and have to ricochet back. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So we're this way and then we're this way and then we're gonna go back again. So it's a quick shifting of direction. The feet again are running man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And now we're going back the same way again, using that right foot as that in-between step, and 6. Now notice how when I stepped on 6, I released my right foot. Let's just do those 6 counts. So we have 4 running man, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. While we're here, we're getting our body weight ready to come back onto that right leg. And 5, keeping a little bit of that on the right leg so we come right back to it, and 6. On 6, we release that foot, and then we're going to use this little hamstring curl to start to whip us around over our right shoulder. Just counts 1 through 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So 4 and 5 and 6. 4 and 5 and 6. If you think of 6 being that kicking your foot back, that's really going to help you get around. Try that just a few more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And another little thing is even on count 4, if you think of lifting up that right foot a little bit then too, that's going to help you with that body weight shift of shifting back to count 5. So what I mean there is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you kind of release your right foot a little bit on count 4, then you have it free and you really have no choice but to pop back onto it and put weight on it so that you can get back over this way on count 5 and then back again and 6. 4 and 5 and 6. 4 and 5 and 6. Left foot goes. Actually, I think maybe we just do this for a little bit. Ba, 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 ba. That's essentially what's happening, okay? So, one more time and then we'll move on. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Now, we have to continue to get all the way back around to the front, and we're going to tap our right foot down to the ground to do that. It's a tap and a lift, boom, up. So 6, 7, 8. So I'm using a dig of my toe, 7, to propel me back around. That means 5 and 6, 7, I hit it, and it forces my knee to come up this way. And then I'm going to put that foot back down on count 8. So once we get over here, this is count 4. We open it up and 5. We come back and release the foot 6. We're already starting to turn because we've got some momentum. I tap that toe down on 7 to propel me around. And then I step back on my right foot on count 8. On count 8, I want the body weight to really be over that right leg now because we're going to start to micro bounce back. So that's the whole first 8 count. I know that was a lot of time on that 8 count, but like I said, I really feel like that's almost the trickiest part. So let's try it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. And that's just a lot of getting used to where you're shifting your body weight. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. And then a little bit faster because the tempo is a little bit faster. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. So we just have to think ahead of time. Know that when we hit that 4, it's 4 and 5 and 6. 4 and 5 and 6. So we ended here on count 8 with our right foot forward. And now we're just going to start to do like basically a micro bounce back. Oh, scratch that. Let me show you really quickly what the modified version of that move is, and then we'll move on. So the modified version, instead of doing all of this switching back and forth, would be to do 5 running men. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So now we're doing 1 extra. We've got the right foot forward. Now we're just going to cross jump our feet left over right on count 6. Unwind it by pulling our right shoulder to the back and then following around. 7. It's really slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. So when we turn around on 7, we're releasing our right foot when it gets to the front so we can step on it and join in on count 8 at the same spot that we were before, okay? So that option again, 5, 6, 7, running man, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's both of those options, and now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part with the more advanced option. So we're going to be taking a little micro bounce scoochie back, and the toe is going to tap back on 1. You do up tempo. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. The toe is going to tap back, and then heel forward, and then out to the side. So the left foot goes 1, 2, 3. Back, front, side. All the while, this right foot is just taking a micro bounce, and you really could there just make that a straight up toe, heel toe, cheeks toe. Okay? But with the micro bounce, with that little scooch, you're here on 8, and it looks like 1 and 2 and 3. Try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. So keep it kind of bouncy in that right leg. Keep your glutes and your quads really like strong to absorb that impact, and then take your momentum backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. Or if you would like to just keep that a T-step, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. Either way is fine. So we're here on 3, and then we do basically like a Charleston type of a tap back on count 4. 1, and 2, and 3. That means all of our weight becomes evenly distributed between both feet on count 3. And then on and, the heels flick out as the right foot picks up. And then on count 4, our heels turn in and toes turn out as we tap back. We're internally rotated, then externally rotated. So we tapped back 1, heel 2, even weight 3, and 4. And it's like a big push on 4, okay? So starting from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So think of that weight going back, back, down, and down. Yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then this is where we have one of the little bump, 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 bump that I was trying to play with the musicality in this one. So our weight is over here on 4, and we're going to come back to the right foot on 5 and 6. So when we step out on count 5, our weight now goes all into our right side. Heel is in and toe is out. That's 5, and then we're going to heel toe our way back in, and 6. So it's a really fun little, like we're moving backwards, and then just kidding, blah, 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 and then we come back to it again. So from here, actually no, go from count 4. This is 3 and 4, back out to the right foot, 5 and 6. So let's do those 6 counts together. We're here, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Now, on that 5 and 6, if you want to add some upper body, that's a really cute place to do some of your, like, maybe your own little arm motions. Or try what I did, which was I did a hand to match my toes. So I'm mirroring you now, which means we're down on the right side. And I just went boom, boom, boom. So pointed down, pointed up, pointed down. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. This would be 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And I just had the other arm out here. Yeah? 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I guess I'm also doing my head. 5 and 6, following my hand. All right, so let's try that. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Jump out on 7, and then we're going to cross 8. Let me do that quick to see that just like that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Now I just busted into house, and I did not mean to do that. Hold on, let me do this up tempo. Yeah, so we're jumping out, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and, 7 and 8 and, 7 and 8 and. So it's essentially like a, kind of like a Polly Pocket, like a half a Polly Pocket. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and now from here, we're just going to go into a 1 T-step, 1 running man combo. And I want to move on to that because that last little Polly Pocket part is a weird part to stop. So let's tack this on before we put it all together. So again, 5 and 6, 7, scooch it in, 8, scooch it in, And now we have one T-step and one running man. And one T-step and one running man. So it goes tap down to the left, lift the knee, drop it down. Lift the knee. Tap down to the right, lift the knee, running man down to the right. T, running, T, running. Let's just do a few of those real quick. T, running, one and one. Left and right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and check the arm. Boom, 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 boom. Nice and loose here, or whatever feels good. Boom, drop, boom, drop, boom, drop, boom, drop. Okay? So that's what we move into after that little like half a poly. So again, we had 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and now into the 1 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, let's take it back to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and. That was fast. That was fast. Hold on, let me slow that down. Slow that down. Here we go. So we're starting with toe, heel, 3, tap it back, toe, heel, toe. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right foot out. 5 and 6. Half a poly. 7 and 8 and 1 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Cool. Let's try that a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's tack that on to the beginning. So this is all the way to paradise. 5, 6, 7, 8. Running man. 1, 2, 3. Quick feet. And 5 and 6. Step back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Half a poly hand. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Woo! Fix my sock. Ugh. Okay. Let's try that again. So, going through, we have 4 running men. 1, 2, 3. There's where the quick feet go. 5, and remember, 6, the heel comes up. 7, hit it down. 8, then we scooch it back. 1 and 2, and land on both feet. 3, Charleston back tap, and 4, heel toe. 5 and 6, half a poly. 7, and so we're scooching in, and the right knee comes up. 8, we're on toe and heel, and then we go into 1 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Put it together. Here we go. And right foot running man. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7. Scooch back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Heel toe. 5 and 6. Poly. 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try a little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to try that a little bit faster, And then I have one modification to throw in there if you need it. From the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, the modification would be to this. Instead of doing this micro bounce back into that back tap, you could do from here just a 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then we're right here for the 5 and 6. And then from there, well, let's just do that. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, right into that. 2, other side, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and then we could just jump out. 7, cross 8. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then that's where it picks back up again. So again, that modification. From here, instead of taking the micros, we do 2 Charleston tap backs. Or they don't even really need to be Charleston tap backs, actually. You don't need to have the rotation. It could just be tap back, yeah? So in whatever way you want to do that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now heel toe, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try that one more time and then finish out this 8 count. With the modification, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then from here, everyone is the same. This is another da-da-da-da-da with the music. So we've got our left foot back, our right foot forward. We did 1 T-step, 1 running man, 1 T-step, 1 running man. Now we're gonna pull that left foot in and pop the right heel out. 5, switch it, and switch it back, 6. So we have a heel, heel, heel. I like to just keep my hands up, boom, 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 and just like focus on the lower body, make a fun face, whatever, okay? So, from the 1 running man, 1 T-step, 5, 6, 7, T-step running, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. From here, pull it in, 5 and 6. Try that again. From the T, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and pull it in, 5 and 6. So when you're back here, boom, 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 boom. I find it helpful to get in the head and be thinking ahead to that boom. If you think, boom, right heel popping out from there, boom, boom, the left foot's gonna scooch right in underneath, okay? So when you get here, boom, boom, think right heel, boom, boom, boom. And now I have 2 options out of this. Option number 1, 5 and 6, is to put your weight down on your right foot and drag your left toe behind you as you spin around. That one is fun because it really looks a lot trickier than it is. But if you just think of shifting your weight, boom, 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 boom. Like try that. So we go 5 and 6. We just have to put our weight back on our right foot now. 7. And when we do that, that left toe is just dragging behind us. And then all we can do is add momentum to it. So when you drop, think of spinning. 5 and 6. From here, I'm already kind of starting to build it up. 7, 8. Nothing changed other than I just dragged my foot back behind me and flipped one time around, okay? So we're here, 5 and 6. Drop that weight into your right foot. 7, momentum. 5 and 6, 7, and then jump your feet out on 8. Let's try that. From T running. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. Right heel, 5 and 6, switch, 7, 8. 5 and 6, drop onto it. Think of shifting that weight over to your right foot. Yeah? Let's try it again from T running. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and shift it, 7, 8. Other way out of that. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Much simpler, okay? So choose which one is best for you. I'm going to continue with the more advanced one, and again, at the end of class, we'll do all of the modifications in one go, okay? So let me show you that one more time though. So at doing that with the T-step, 5 and 6, you just jump out on 7, 8. So going from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and heel, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Cool? Let's put that all together. Feel like that section took kind of a while, and we should speed up from here. That really, I feel like, is the trickiest part of the choreography. So really quick review, starting from the angle for running man, 1 and 2 and 3 and think fast feet, 4 and 5 and 6, tap the toe down, 7, all of your weight on your right foot, 8, make sure you have that left heel free. Then we do the micro, 1 and 2 and weight on both feet, 3, Charleston back tap, and 4, back to the right foot, heel, toe, heel, half a poly, 7 and 8, and now 1 T, 1 running, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 3 quick heels, right, left, right, weight back down on your right, 7, 8. Put it together. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and up, hit, down. 1 and 2 and drop, back. Heel, toe, heel, and a 1 and hit and a bop, bop. Heel, a ha, 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 boom, ha. And there comes my dancer language. I'll try that again without dancer language and with counts. Although I feel like dancer language helps. I can't promise what's gonna come out. All right, here we go. And a 5, 6, 7, running, 1 and 2, quick, 4 and 5 and hit, 7, back, 1 and 2 and down, hit, heel, toe, heel, out and cross, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, faster with counts, and then we're finally gonna put those first 2 8 counts to music. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. I am losing my sock. All right, let's try this. All right, here we go. Remember, whatever beginning you want. This would be the 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Heel, toe, heel, in, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Woo! Fast. It's a quick one. It's a quick one. 4 and 5 and 6. That's what you'll be ready for. 1 and 2. Get ready for the boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Try it again. I'm not going to count this time, okay? 2, 3, 4. Music one more time, and if you feel like you need more right now, just keep on, just stop and go back to it, yeah? Since it's faster, remember, keep those, that range of motion of your feet smaller, and really keep that core tight the whole time, especially when you get to the boom, 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 like, that's gotta come from here, okay? Small and tight with the feet, but that's how we go quick. Try it one more time, and then we'll go on. Turn it up a little. Let's move on. Grab a quick drink. And quick time check. Cool. All right. So moving on. We ended right here. 5 and 6, 7, 8. From here, we're just going to take a double of those Charleston tap backs. So it's kind of a double bounce because we landed on 8, 7, 8, 1. So we hit on it again. 1 and 2. Hit back on both feet. 3 and 4. So it's a double tap back. Just like the other one, like it doesn't have to have a twist to it every time. So if I'm mirroring you, it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you want, it can just be a 1, 2, 3, 4 without all the twisting, okay? So we landed on 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I like to take my arms 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Elbow up, scoop it down. Elbow up, scoop it down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then from here, 2 options. The more advanced option is I have like a multiple, like I was gonna say a double back, but it's multiple back. So what happens is, and 4, we go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. So it's constantly that left foot scooting, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So that tap on the ground, boom, powers you back for another one. Boom, tap, boom. Like, so as you lift the knee, and crunch the abs in, that momentum and that power, boom, makes your left foot and everything, your whole body, scooch to the back. So from that tap back, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. If you would like to add upper body with it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is a all the way to paradise. So taking that right arm all the way up and reaching up to paradise here. So the circle around, leading with the right, coming all the way around, and then the left hand coming up. So that would look like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and, ooh, I might have lied. Hold on. I can't do it slow. That is it, but it's very awkward to do slow. All right, so I'll try that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and, yeah. Just try it, but try to go fast because slow is very awkward. All the way to paradise. And you're gonna end on that very last one. Lift your right foot up because we're gonna go into running man again. So try it without the arms, starting from 1 and 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then from here, running man, right, left, and we're gonna come around in a circle. So we ended here on 8, and we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So by count 4, we are back to facing the front again with our left foot forward, okay? Trying that from here, we just did that push back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 8, 1, we're going over our left shoulder. Left foot is 2, 2, over the left shoulder, and 3, over the left shoulder, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Fun arms for that one that we can put in later. We're going to worry about the feet for now, but would be, we're already here with that left arm up, is to come all the way around here. Boom. And with the right arm forward. So all that happens is, if we're just walking around the circle, left arm comes down, right arm comes up, and then we end with the right arm forward. Okay? Let's try that from the double tap back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, scooch it back, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So on that last little scooch back, it's almost like a half a one. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You still do it, but your foot's starting to scooch forward a little bit. So I'm back, 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 back. So every time my right foot taps, I'm going to do it mirroring you. Every time the right foot taps, it's like it gets a little bit closer, if that makes sense. Here, closer, closer, until we lift up the knee. Again, watch that back foot. It's far away. It gets a little closer, closer, and then hits up. Okay, so let's put that all together. Double tap back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now from here, we're gonna do like a roach stomp. Running man, switching to the right foot, and 5, And now we're continuing to keep the weight on the right foot. So it's like a double stomp, but it's really a triple because we're gonna go to the corner, to the front, to the other corner. 6 and 7 and 4 of them. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 8. There's 4, okay? And that's, I believe that's on all the way to paradise, all the way to paradise. Yes, okay? So, from the double tap back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So the key to that last little bit is keeping that body weight forward on the front foot. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah? The back foot just comes in just enough for you to transfer your weight back to it again. Boom, boom. And I did realize on the arms there, I did the modification arms with the trickier feet, and that's why I couldn't put it together. The more, the matchy arms would be a roll around. That's what I did before. So all the way to paradise, and then just take it all the way around. And the other arms will be with the modified feet, which I'll show in just a second. So let's try that again from the double tap back, going all the way through the 4 stomps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Cool? Let's try that again, and I'm going to keep this out for now, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? The modified option for that would be to just go straight into running man instead of doing that guy. All right? So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start with the right leg running man. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then pick it up on the 4 stomps. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? Straight into running man. 4 running man back. This is where this arm comes in. And then just bring it down and around. Boom. Again, arms optional, and I'm going to keep them out for now. So, doing the modified version of just the running man, starting from the double tap back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, and running man, right leg, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, around 1 and 2 and 3, and now stomp, 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 stomp. Okay? All right, let's rewind that just a little bit and take it back to the T-step, running, T-step, running. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, T, running, T, 3, heel, a heel, heel, drop, boom, hit, double tap back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, around, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 stomps, and a 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, do that again. From the T, T, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and heel, 5 and drop, 7, double tap, 1 and 2, 3, scooch it back, and a 5, 6, 7 and 8, running 1, 2, 3, 4, stomp, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's rewind and take it back to right here. 8, 1 and 2. So we tap, heel, boom, hip back, heel, toe, heel, out, cross. And then into T, running, T, run. Here we go. All your weight on the right leg, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and heel, toe, heel, out, cross, and 1 and 2 and 3 and heels, 5 and drop, hit, double tap, 1 and 2, 3 and hit it, and 5 and 6 and 7 and running around, 2, 3, 4 stomps, and 5, 6, 7, 8, coming together. From there again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and all the way to paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to do one of these on that last bit because that's it. All the way to paradise. All right, so let's rewind to the beginning. Running man, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. And then back it up. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, drop, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and all the way to paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yeah. Let's try it again. A little bit faster, and I won't repeat a lot. This will be a good point to, when you need to come back and just repeat at any of the speeds that you need. Here we go. So a little bit faster. 5. Running in right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. Fast. 4 and 5 and 6, 7. Drop. 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Heel, toe, heel. Out and cross. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 5, 5. Drop. Hit double. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Running. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Do one time quicker with counts, and then we'll put it to music. We're almost there. Really. Yeah. That was it. That was the bulk of it, really. Okay, here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Music. By the way, that drop is right around a minute. Here we go. And 5, 6, I'll count this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am sorry about my shoes. Woo! There's Squeaky shoe syndrome. All right, I'm gonna do it one time with music without counts. And then again, if you need to, go back and repeat as many times as you need. And then we will finish it off. Let me think how much is left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. That's really it. We have like a T-step, a little SpongeBob, and then the drag, cutie thing, and that's it. And then that last little bit, I'll show you what I did, but that last little bit is where I encourage you to play with the musicality and do what feels good for you. So, all right, one time with music, and then we'll move on. Nice and tight, and in order to move fast, we have to keep the footwork a little bit smaller, okay? Here we go! This off. Just taught the whole ending and realized I had ran out of space. So here we go with the ending. There are 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is an 8 count and a half left. That's it. I planned for a 90-minute class, so I hope we're doing okay on time here. So there's an 8 and a half left. I'm going to show the intermediate advanced option all the way to the end first, and then I'll come back and show the modified option for the end. So we just finished with the four stomps, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So from here we're going to go into a T-step, and we're going to tap the left foot back, then side, then front. So it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. All of our weight is on our right foot. And now we're T-stepping. 1, tapping to the back, and 2, tapping to the side, and 3, tapping to the front. And then we're gonna come back to that like middle, evenly distributed weight on both legs move again, because we're gonna do one of those tap backs, my favorite move apparently. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is where we land here in order to transfer the weight over to the left leg so that we can tap back with the right, okay? So from the 4 stomps, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, T-step, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. So 4 is here, and we pick up the right foot, and we turn the knees in. 5, we tap back. And now we're gonna prepare for SpongeBob, starting with the right foot, and we've got 3 of them in a row. So this is count 5. We're gonna pull that knee up, and now this is gonna be our first SpongeBob. So the right leg kicks out, leading with the heel, and then we're gonna jump away from our leg, okay? So this is 4 and 5, and jump away from the leg, that's count 6. 4 and 5 and 6, and now we switch legs. Right leg comes in, left knee comes up, and now we kick the left and jump away from it. 7, bring that leg underneath you, and then one more time. 8. Okay, so in case you don't know the SpongeBob, we have all our weight on one leg, one knee lifted, and then whichever knee is lifted, kick that leg out and jump away from it. And then after you kick, that's when you have to switch legs. So we go from here, jump back onto that leg to lift the other knee, kick it away and jump away from it, okay? So the counts here were T-step, 1 and 2 and 3 and drop even weight and 4, tap back and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then the arms, I like to just slice down my body with the legs, okay? So this is 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And so now we're not going to go into another SpongeBob. We did switch our weight back to our right leg, but now we're going to let that left leg kick out, land the toe down, and then drag back in. So we're dragging in the toe, leading with the hip, and then kind of pulling that shoulder back. So if I'm mirroring you, we're here on count 4 and 5. Woo, catch my weight. And 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Hey. So 1, we drag it in. So the hip pulls forward, the shoulder pulls back, and then once we get to the top, keep that, we're gonna keep that momentum, that little circle of the hip going, and you're gonna drop it back out, landing on your left leg. Remember, on your mirror image now, okay? Landing on your left leg. So what that looks like from the back. After the T-step, we're here, 4 and 5, SpongeBob, and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Okay, so after that last SpongeBob, when that leg comes in, it's really just to catch your weight so that you can reach out to the side. Here, ba ba. So we get real low with it. Up, ba ba. Yeah? So 6 and 7 and 8, ba ba. This is 1, 2. Now we're gonna drop onto our left leg. 3. Arms throw back. Pull your both feet in together. Drag them in at the same time. Okay? Down. Drag it into the middle, and your upper body comes up. And then we're gonna drop to the other side. Boom. Drag it in. Same thing. Okay? Drop here. Drag it in. Drop. Drag it in. Actually, I am doing slightly more of a pulling that front foot back, and there's only a little bit of a drag from that back foot. Honestly, doesn't really matter too much how much of each that you do. Okay, so we drop, drag it in, drop, drag it in, and then 3 little heel pops. Pop, pop, pop. The counts for all of that, that last little bit, we were here on 5, SpongeBob, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, drop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we end with the right heel lifted. The arms with all of that, if you would like, dragging in that foot, 1, 2, when you drop out on 3, throw the arms back. When you come in on 4, pull them up. Pull them in, bend the elbows like you're coming up to your rib cage. And then when you drop to the other side, reach high and let them drop. So we're gonna go drop, pull them in, boom. So we gotta let our arms keep flowing as we let our feet drop to the ground, just to add that little bit of dynamic movement, okay? So drop, pull it in, drop, pull it in, and then boom, boom, boom. You can just let the hands and arms loose. Okay, so let's do this counts really quick from the T-step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. SpongeBob, 6 and 7 and drag it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1. Ooh. Yeah? All right, so 7 and 8, we end with the right heel lifted, and we're immediately gonna slide that left foot. Slide the left foot back and drop into the right leg. Here, drop. Lift the left foot. Bop, 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 drop. Lift it, tap it. And now, this is gonna be another instance where we gain momentum and propel ourselves off of the floor to turn around. So we're here on 1. Lift up the foot and then push it back down to the floor. Okay? So our left shoulder is going back. 1 and we're using our foot. So tap the left toe and think about your left shoulder going back. Let your foot push off the floor to take you that way. That was 1 and 2. Now you're going to tap your left toe one more time. 3. And when you tap it and pop it back up. Okay? So it looks like this. 1 and 2. Watch my left foot. 3, 4. So tapping that left foot has 3 purposes. Number 1, it helps us complete the turn if we need more momentum. Number 2, it helps us catch our balance. And number 3, it keeps our feet moving on the beat the whole time, okay? So it looks like this, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you almost get 2 pushes with your foot to get all the way around, okay? 1, push, tap, drop. So we're landing on count 4, and we're looking up on count 5, and that is the end of the choreography before you have a little freestyle ending, okay? So let's do that, and then I'll show you the modified option. Starting from the T-step, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and drag it. 1, 2, drop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Drop, push, tap, drop, look. Yeah? And I lied to you before. I told you I had an 8.5. That was really 2. That was 2.5 8s. Let's try that again, and then one more time of that, and then the modified version. Here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, SpongeBob, 6 and 7 and 8 and drag it in. 2, drop, 3, 4, drop, 5. Quick heel, bop, bop, drop, hit, push, tap, drop, look. The modified version for that with the T-step would be to do the standard Melbourne T-step, okay? So just from here, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So we're just straight up making that T and stomping the ground, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then we join back in, and 5. Exactly with the other spot. So 4 is that transition point to shift your weight over to your left side. Tap back on 5. And now we're going to slow down the SpongeBob and only do 2 of them, okay? So we're going to stop on count 5, and this is where we're going to slow it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then that's it, okay? So from the T-step, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, switch, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then from here, just kind of start to turn your body 2. So pulling the knee in, tapping the toe down if necessary, and then dropping into that 3, 4, 5, 6, arms how you want, 7, and 8. Okay, let's just do that. So from the two-step, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, transition, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then to end it, we step on the right foot, cross the left foot behind, tap the toe, unwind it, 3, jump out on 4, and look up on 5. So again, that ending from the heel, ba, ba, ba. Our right foot is already up, so we take a step on it. 1, cross back, 2, unwind, 3, and then you can step out or jump out. 4 with the head down, and look up on 5. So that's your modified version. Let's put that all together from the two-step. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3. Transition, tap back, 6, 7, 8. 1, to the drop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes, yes. Let me check the time. Make sure my video is still going. Okay. So we're just at about time for a 90-minute class. So here's what I want to do. Take it all the way back to the beginning and walk through it real slow. Then pick up the pace with the counts one time, and then do it with the music one time. Then you'll have that last little bit of a really slow walkthrough, of a faster with counts, and then an up tempo with music, so that you can just come back to that one little section of it all put together with the different speeds, so you can go back and take whatever part you need, okay? So here we go. We're gonna go back from the very beginning, slow walking through, starting with the running man on the right foot. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3. Here comes the fast feet. 4, and 5, and 6, 7, tap, 8. Now we micro. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Switch over to the right heel. 5, and 6, out and cross. 7, and 8, and 1 T-step, 1 running man. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, quick heels, 5, and 6, drop, 7, 8, double tap back, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, power back, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, running man in a circle, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 4 stomps, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. T-step, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. SpongeBob, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Drag, 1, 2. Drop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop, 1. Push, tap, drop, look. All right, so without stopping, with counts. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Power. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. T-step. Go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sponge. 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, one more with counts faster. And then one with music. Here we go. And then after that, I'll pull it back and we'll do the modified options all the way through, and then with music with that one. Here we go. Running Man. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. Power back. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the ending is that ooh, whoa, 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 bow, 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 bow. So play around with that. I'll show you really quickly. I just did like a whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I spun around and then shoulder, boom, and then a tap back, turn around, and then a pull, walk. I don't even remember, honestly, because that part, just play. Just play. All right. Music. Here we go. Ooh. If you're still with me, thank you for hanging in there. This definitely is some challenging choreography. Okay, just had to pause again for some internet issues, and it's coming through really spotty right now, so it doesn't sound the best, but we're gonna do this. I'm gonna count it one time through, and then with no count another time through, and then we'll go back and do the modified option. All right, here we go. 5, 6, running man. 1, 2, 3, top speed. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heel. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. T, running, heel, heel, heel. Hip, hip. 1 and 2 and 3. Power back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Running. 2, 3. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Take that. 1, 2, 3. Fun pop. 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Drop, hit, stop, ba, ba. All right, next time, no counts. Here we go. Here we go. All right. There it is. I hope you liked it. I hope you had fun with that. We're going to go back through all the way with counts, and I'm going to go through the modified options, and then we'll try that with music, and that'll be it. I'm pretty sure I hit over my 90-minute mark, but throwing in all those different options, I think just kind of took it a little bit over. Sorry about that, but hey, get a little bit extra. So here we go from the very beginning, starting with Running Man from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Cross 6, 7, right foot 8. Then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Double 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Running Man 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 stomps. 5 and 6 and 7. Regular T-step. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Slow. 6, 7, 8. 1. Drop 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I yelled drop on 2. It's drop on 3. Do what I did. All right. So try that with music. Actually, no. Let's try that with counts. Try that with counts a little bit faster, and then we'll do it with music one time. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes. Okay. So feel free to like mix and match those options as well. Oh boy, my sock is done dancing. Okay. Feel free to mix and match those options. So, you know, if there are some of the more tricky, complex options that you like that you want to keep in, and then maybe there's only 1 or 2 that you'd rather like throw one of those in as well. Feel free to do with it what you please, and then remember, in the beginning and in the end, just like let that musicality sink right into your bones. Play with the rhythm, play with the lyrics, and yeah, just have fun with it. So here we go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along. Please, if you learn it even just a little bit, if you decide to share it, the artist is Gemini Chris. The song is Paradise. Make sure that you give him credit. Tag me too, and hopefully I'll see you along for another one.